I'm going to try to make this short. I needed a tool to install the rear seal on a 1996 Volvo automatic transmission. It is a big seal. There is a tool you can buy online. I didn't think it's worth $60 about for one time. So I come up with one that I actually also like it, because the one that they sell, you kind of have to center it and hit it right in the center to push in it, to sit the seal. If you don't do it right, it could jam, and if you have to take it out, you could damage the seal. So this one that I use, I'm using the bolts to actually slowly pull it in to the spot. Here is what I did. I got a piece of metal, I put it down, I put this over, I marked it. I marked only 4 holes, you don't need all of them. Just mark 4 holes. Once I marked it, here is the piece. I drilled it out, I drilled the center, just a little bit smaller than actually the end of that plate. Now, the second step. I got a piece of PVC pipe, it's a 4-inch pipe. This was actually the one that it joins, and then I cut off a piece like this. I'll show you how I measured that part. Once I cut the plate, as you can see, the hole is just a little bit smaller, so it hits that piece, so I see how far I need to go. Once it's gonna be test up there, I go measure the gap between the plate and then the housing. I measure that, then I remove the plate and measure the gap, that how much the seal actually sits underneath this lip, which was 2.3 millimeter. The total you need this piece is actually the gap here plus how much it dips in, comes out 14.5 millimeter. This is a 14.5 millimeter. The way I cut this one, I marked it, and then slowly I just cut a little bit and was keep turning it, following my mark. I cut them obviously a little bit bigger, because the next step, I'll show you how I got it even the same size. Once I cut it, I came here and then just slowly, slight pressure, I was keep turning it and then trying to make it even. Keep measuring it with my caliper till I get it exactly 14.5. It's gonna take a little time, and as you can tell, I did a couple of try. So don't rush, take your time, cut this one a little bit bigger so you have time to work it to make it even. So you have this nice ring that is gonna be working for you. Once I had that piece cut and leveled out 14.5, then I can put my ring, lube it up nicely. You can put him on that plate, and then you put that spacer, you put your plate and the bolts, and what I did, I just turned a quarter. Every time, once it start pulling, I turn quarter, quarter, quarter. I went all around. In that way, nicely, it will pull in that seal all at once. Now, the reason this is very important, because the size, because I pull the plate right up to when it hit that the plate. So as you can tell, they are touching each other. If this is bigger, it's gonna push in your seal deeper. If it's smaller, it won't push the seal in as the way it's supposed to be. I measured the seal before I even take it out, and that was the original Volvo seal, so I know this seal sits exactly where the original. I hope this one helped for you guys. If you have a comment or question, shoot me a message. Trulalu.